Hello, and welcome to the Northern Kentucky University Career Services video on tips for the day of your interview. First, we encourage you to make sure that you get plenty of rest and you are not hungry. Resting the night before the interview is very important because you want to make sure that you are alert during the interview and not yawning throughout. You also want to make sure that you are not hungry during your interview. If you've been in a class where someone's stomach growled in the middle of it, then you know that it can be distracting for them and you. That being said, make sure to eat something before your interview so you don't become distracted or flustered during your interview. Punctuality is critical when it comes to the interview, so it's important that you arrive 10 to 15 minutes early to your interview. This being said, it is important that you plan for plenty of time to get ready with enough time to make this deadline. This will help you from feeling rushed getting to your interview. By arriving early, you can also ensure that you have ample time to take care of any last minute or unexpected details before the actual interview begins. It may also provide an opportunity for you to engage in conversation with individuals who work there and or observe the office culture. Arriving early also makes a good impression, demonstrating your promptness and showing your value and respect their time. The final thing you want to do before arriving on site is make sure to silence your cell phone. Keep in mind that vibrate is not the same thing as silent, so go ahead and take the extra step to make sure it is silent. Ensuring that your phone is on silent can help you give peace of mind that you or the interviewer won't be distracted by phone calls, texts, and other notifications on your phone during the interview. Once you arrive on site, the first thing you want to do is recognize that your interview begins the moment you arrive at the interview location. This is not limited to the office, but can also include the parking lot or your walk into the office. Anyone who works for the organization might get asked about their interactions with you or observations they made about you. I have heard about an organization who intentionally had an employee designated to watch candidates arrive in the parking lot to see how they reacted. This individual observed people putting on makeup, eating breakfast, finalizing their wardrobe, and jamming out in their car before the interview. At this organization, the interview began the moment you arrived on site. Keep this in mind as you are preparing for your interview. The next thing you want to make sure you do during your interview is know each interviewer's name. This will allow you to direct specific questions to the interviewer throughout the interview process. Use their last name, Mr. Smith, Mrs. Wright, Director Ray, until invited to do differently. Having their names will also be helpful after the interview as you complete your thank you notes for each interviewer. Ideally, you can also ask them for the contact information, but if for some reason you are able to get it, this is a great backup plan. Finally, you want to make sure that you are fully present during the entire interview. Being fully present means that during the actual interview, you want to make sure you are distraction free, and paying close attention to the interviewer. However, the idea of being fully present extends beyond the interview itself. There may be times before your interview or between the interview sessions where you are waiting, or depends on the type of interview you have a break in your schedule. During these times, you should still be fully present. While it may be tempting to get on your phone or laptop, you should refrain from doing so, even if the interviewers are on theirs. This may provide you a unique opportunity to speak with them or others that work there to learn more about the position, work environment, and more. It also shows how interested you are in the position you're interviewing for and the organization you're interviewing at, because you are taking time to make connections and learn more about working there. If you would like to practice your interview skills, please contact Career Services using the information provided on the screen to set up a mock interview with a mock interview team member. This has been Northern Kentucky University's Career Services video on tips for the day of your interview. Our contact information is provided on the screen. If you have any questions, please reach out to us via phone or email. Thank you for your time and have a great day.